In the fabric of existence, our minds weave the threads that form the patterns of our reality. What if, however, there was a higher, divine realm of thought that could transcend the ordinary constraints of everyday thinking? What if accessing this higher consciousness held the key to unlocking a transformative power that could reshape our lives in profound ways? In the following exploration, we will delve into the concept of thinking from a higher consciousness, exploring its spiritual dimensions and practical implications. Approach this journey with an open mind, for the landscape we are about to traverse may challenge conventional beliefs, inviting you to question the very nature of your thoughts and their impact on your reality. The idea of thinking from a higher consciousness is grounded in the belief that our thoughts are not mere fleeting processes, but powerful forces that shape the world around us. Adopting a divine mindset involves recognizing the interconnectedness of all things and understanding that our thoughts carry a creative potency that extends far beyond the boundaries of probability. Imagine your thoughts as seeds planted in the fertile soil of the universe. These seeds germinate and grow into the experiences you encounter. Thinking from a higher consciousness involves recognizing the role of your mind as a cosmic gardener, cultivating the garden of your reality with intention and purpose. In the Bible, Jesus shared a story to explain this concept, known as the parable of the sower. Picture it like this. A farmer went out to sow seeds in his field. Some seeds fell on the path where people walk, and birds quickly ate them up. These seeds represent thoughts that don't take root because they get lost or ignored. Other seeds fell on rocky ground where there wasn't much soil. These seeds sprouted quickly but withered away because they couldn't find deep roots. It's like when we have thoughts that seem good at first but fade away when faced with challenges. Then some seeds fell among thorns, and the thorns choked them as they grew. This is like when our thoughts get crowded out by worries or distractions, hindering them from flourishing. But there were seeds that fell on good soil, and those seeds grew into healthy plants, producing a lot of fruit. These represent thoughts that find a welcoming environment in our minds, where they can grow and bring positive experiences. The parable teaches us to be mindful of the thoughts we plant in our minds. If we want a bountiful harvest of joy and fulfillment, we should focus on thoughts that are positive, hopeful, and kind. Neville Goddard, a prominent figure in the realm of metaphysics and spiritual philosophy, delved deep into the transformative power of the mind and the concept of thinking from a higher consciousness. Born in Barbados in 1905, Goddard emerged as a charismatic speaker and writer in the mid-20th century, leaving behind a legacy that continues to influence those seeking to understand the profound connection between their thoughts and the reality they experience. Goddard's teachings centered around the idea that the human imagination is the key to manifesting desires and shaping one's destiny. According to him, the imagination is not a realm of make-believe, but a portal to a higher state of consciousness where thoughts materialize into tangible experiences. In essence, thinking from a higher consciousness, as Neville Goddard advocated, involves transcending the limitations of the everyday mind and tapping into the creative power of the imagination. In Goddard's philosophy, the analogy of the mind as a gardener becomes even more poignant. He emphasized that just as a diligent gardener sows seeds with the expectation of a bountiful harvest, individuals should plant the seeds of their desires in the fertile soil of their imagination. The key lies in the unwavering faith and belief that these planted seeds will inevitably grow into the reality they envision. Goddard often referred to biblical passages to illustrate his points, interpreting them metaphorically to convey deeper spiritual truths. One of his recurrent themes was the idea that imagining creates reality, a concept echoed in various religious and philosophical traditions. This principle underscores the profound impact of conscious thought and the necessity of assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled in the present moment. To think from a higher consciousness, according to Goddard, is to rise above the mundane and habitual thinking patterns that keep individuals tethered to a limited version of reality. It requires a shift from reactive thinking, where one merely responds to external stimuli, to proactive thinking, where the individual consciously directs their thoughts toward a desired outcome. In doing so, Goddard argued, individuals become co-creators of their reality, actively participating in the ongoing process of shaping their lives. Goddard's teachings also emphasize the importance of mental discipline and self-awareness. He encouraged individuals to take responsibility for their thoughts and feelings, recognizing them as the architects of their experiences. In the cosmic garden of the mind, every thought is a seed, and every emotion is the water that nurtures its growth. By cultivating a heightened awareness of their mental and emotional states, individuals gain greater control over the seeds they sow and the reality they ultimately reap. As Neville Goddard aptly puts it, imagination is the beginning of creation. You imagine what you desire, and then you believe it to be true. Every dream could become real. To delve into the mastery of thinking from your higher consciousness, it's crucial to explore the profound concept of transcending dualistic labels, particularly those that define experiences as either good or bad. This journey into divine thinking encourages us to view our encounters as neutral canvases, eagerly awaiting the strokes of our interpretation. Dr. Joe Dispenza, a figure bridging the realms of neuroscience and spirituality, sheds light on the pivotal role of personality in shaping our reality, saying the following: "Your personality creates your personal reality. Your personality is made up of how you think, act, and feel. Change any one of those, and you change your life." He emphasizes that our personal reality is intricately linked to our personality, which is essentially a combination of our thoughts, actions, and emotions. Understanding and implementing change in any of these aspects can be a transformative catalyst, reshaping the course of our lives. Imagine your thoughts, actions, and feelings as the brushstrokes that compose the masterpiece of your reality. The canvas of your life is not predetermined with positive or negative imprints. It's a blank slate waiting for the vibrant hues of your perception. Embracing this perspective means stepping beyond the constraints of judgment, acknowledging that the duality of good and bad is a construct of our conditioned minds. Let's delve deeper into the idea of transcending dualistic labels. In everyday life, we often categorize experiences based on our conditioned notions of right and wrong, positive and negative. These labels create a dichotomy that shapes our reactions and emotions. However, when we start peeling away these layers, we unveil a more nuanced reality. Consider a challenging situation you've encountered in the past. From the conventional perspective, it might be labeled as bad. Now, let's introduce the concept of divine thinking. Instead of hastily categorizing it, explore the possibility of seeing it as a neutral event with inherent opportunities for growth and learning. This shift in perception is akin to giving the canvas of your life a chance to evolve organically, unburdened by preconceived notions. Dr. Dispenza's emphasis on the interconnectedness of thinking, acting, and feeling provides a practical roadmap for transformation. Let's break down this triad to understand its profound impact on our reality. Firstly, thinking is the architect of our reality. Our thoughts, whether conscious or subconscious, lay the foundation for the experiences we attract. By becoming more aware of our thought patterns, we gain the power to mold our reality consciously. This involves cultivating positive and empowering thoughts while dismantling limiting beliefs that hinder our growth. Secondly, acting is the tangible expression of our thoughts. The way we navigate the world, make decisions, and interact with others reflects the blueprint of our thinking. Aligning our actions with our desired reality involves intentional and mindful choices. This might include stepping out of our comfort zones, embracing change, and embodying the qualities we wish to see in our lives. Lastly, feeling is the emotional palette that colors our experiences. Our emotions are powerful signals that provide insights into our inner landscape. Recognizing and understanding our emotions allows us to navigate challenges with grace and resilience. Cultivating positive emotions such as gratitude, joy, and love can elevate our vibrational frequency, attracting more harmonious experiences into our lives. By comprehending the intricate interplay between thinking, acting, and feeling, we gain a holistic understanding of how our personality shapes our reality. This awareness empowers us to embark on a transformative journey, consciously redesigning our lives from the inside out. Consider this: when you label an experience as bad, you're essentially planting the seeds for more undesirable experiences. Your thoughts become the architects of a reality that mirrors your perceptions. Instead, focus on what experiences you wish to encounter. Picture the life you desire with vivid detail, infusing it with the emotions and sensations as if it were already unfolding before you. By doing so, you shift the trajectory of your thoughts from reactive to creative, molding your reality with purpose and intention. Mastering thinking from your higher consciousness involves practical steps that extend beyond mere theoretical understanding. One key aspect is embracing the power of the present moment. Time, as we commonly perceive it, is a construct of the mind. In the realm of divine thinking, past and future dissolve into the eternal now. As Eckhart Tolle wisely puts it, realize deeply that the present moment is all you have. Make the now the primary focus of your life. To truly grasp the essence of Tolle's teachings, it's important to recognize the simplicity and practicality woven into his philosophy. Tolle advocates for a shift in perspective, encouraging individuals to view the present moment as the cornerstone of their existence. The idea is not to reject the past or ignore the future, but to understand that dwelling excessively on either can cloud the clarity of the present. At the heart of Tolle's approach is the concept of mindfulness, a state where attention is fully directed to the current instant. This isn't about complex meditation rituals or esoteric practices. It's about bringing awareness to the ordinary activities of daily life. Whether it's sipping a cup of tea, taking a walk, or even washing dishes, Tolle suggests that these routine actions can become gateways to presence. Consider the simple act of breathing. It's a fundamental and automatic function of the body, yet Tolle emphasizes its significance in anchoring oneself to the present. By paying attention to each breath, one can create a bridge to the now, fostering a connection with the immediate experience rather than being lost in the turbulence of the mind's incessant chatter. Tolle's teachings also touch upon the nature of thought itself. He encourages individuals to observe their thoughts without immediate judgment or attachment. In doing so, a space is created between the thinker and the thought, allowing for a more conscious and deliberate engagement with the mental processes. This practice gradually leads to a quieter mind, free from the incessant noise of unnecessary mental activity. Another cornerstone of Tolle's teachings is acceptance. The present moment, as it is, becomes a canvas for acceptance rather than resistance. Acceptance doesn't imply passivity. Instead, it signifies a deep acknowledgement of what is. By accepting the present moment, one can disentangle themselves from the grip of internal conflict and find a sense of peace amidst life's uncertainties. To step into the divine mindset, practice mindfulness and presence. When you find your thoughts drifting into the past or future, gently bring them back to the present. In doing so, you align yourself with the creative forces of the universe, for creation unfolds in the eternal now. Another practical step involves letting go of the illusion of time constraints. Divine thinking recognizes that time is a malleable force, responsive to the intentions of the mind. As Neville Goddard notes, you can shorten the time it takes for your desire to manifest by living in the end result. Envision your desired outcome as already realized, and watch as the universe orchestrates the events to bring it into fruition. Having a divine mindset doesn't mean playing God. It's not about controlling others or manipulating situations to suit our desires. Rather, it involves aligning ourselves with the natural flow of existence and recognizing our interconnectedness with all that is. It's about understanding that there is a higher intelligence at work in the universe, and by attuning ourselves to it, we can navigate life with greater ease and purpose. Playing God, on the other hand, carries inherent dangers. When individuals try to exert excessive control over others or situations, it often leads to conflict, manipulation, and a distorted sense of power. It can create a divisive mindset that separates us from the harmonious rhythms of life. Trying to play God can blind us to the beauty of diversity and the richness that comes from embracing the unpredictable nature of existence. One of the dangers of playing God is the illusion of absolute certainty. Life is inherently uncertain, and attempting to control every aspect of it can lead to frustration and disappointment. The divine mindset, in contrast, embraces the uncertainty of life as an essential part of the human experience. It invites us to trust in the unfolding of events and find serenity in the face of the unknown. Moreover, playing God often involves imposing our will on others, disregarding their autonomy and individual paths. This can create a rigid and closed-minded perspective that stifles growth and hinders the development of empathy. The divine mindset, however, encourages compassion and understanding. It recognizes the uniqueness of each individual's journey and celebrates the diversity of human experiences. In the realm of time, playing God may manifest as impatience or a relentless pursuit of immediate gratification. The divine mindset, in contrast, understands the value of divine timing. It acknowledges that certain things take time to unfold and that the journey is as important as the destination. This perspective fosters patience and resilience, allowing us to navigate the ebb and flow of life with grace. To cultivate a divine mindset, it's crucial to let go of the need for absolute control and embrace the principles of humility and gratitude. Recognize that you are part of a much larger tapestry, and your role is not to control every thread, but to contribute to the beauty of the whole. In relinquishing the illusion of control, you open yourself to the wisdom of the universe and allow life to unfold in its own mysterious and magical way. Eastern philosophies, particularly those rooted in Buddhism and Taoism, offer profound insights into the art of letting go, a practice that harmonizes seamlessly with the concept of a divine mindset. At the core of these teachings is the recognition that attachment and resistance to the natural flow of life lead to suffering. In Buddhism, the concept of impermanence, or anicca, emphasizes that all things are transient and subject to change. Clinging to the illusion of permanence creates suffering, as the inevitable fluctuations of life can disrupt our expectations. To align with a divine mindset, one must learn to let go of attachments to outcomes, people, and circumstances. This doesn't mean disengaging from life, but rather cultivating a sense of detachment that allows for a more graceful response to the ever-changing currents. Taoism, with its emphasis on the Tao, or the Way, teaches the virtue of Wu Wei, often translated as non-action or effortless action. This doesn't imply passivity, but rather aligning oneself with the natural order of things. It involves letting go of the need to control and allowing life to unfold organically. By surrendering the illusion of control, one becomes attuned to the spontaneous and harmonious rhythms of the Tao. The practice of mindfulness, prevalent in both Buddhism and Taoism, plays a crucial role in letting go. Mindfulness involves observing thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judgment, allowing them to arise and pass away like clouds in the sky. Through this practice, one develops a heightened awareness of the present moment, fostering a deep acceptance of what is. As we near the end of this journey, realize that mastering thinking from your higher consciousness is not merely an intellectual pursuit, but a transformative journey that can reshape your reality and, by extension, the world around you. By recognizing the creative power of your thoughts, embracing the present moment, and transcending dualistic labels, you become the conscious architect of your destiny. The impact of adopting a divine mindset extends beyond personal fulfillment to the collective well-being of humanity. As individuals awaken to the power of their thoughts, a ripple effect permeates through the collective consciousness. The world becomes a canvas upon which each person contributes their brushstrokes, collectively creating a tapestry of beauty, compassion, and unity. In the words of Neville Goddard, change your conception of yourself, and you will automatically change the world in which you live. By thinking from your higher consciousness, you contribute to a collective shift in awareness, fostering a reality rooted in love, harmony, and divine creation.